the sort of toss you desperately want to win on this surface, because, especially if you're Pakistan and you've loaded your side with spinners, you'd want to be batting first. But Babar Azam lost the toss. Ben Stokes, no hesitation in saying we will have a bat first.
No!
That's good line. I don't think Crawley played at that. Excellent start from Fahim. It's a maiden. We didn't have many of them. Tickled fine. I reckon that'll go away for a boundary and duck it off the mark. Beautiful shot. Really good shot. Sitting back, hitting it at the top of the bounce. Punched beautifully. Down the ground. That's his strength through mid-on and mid-wicket. Crawley has his second boundary. This time he does get it through. He's very strong there.
As Crawley gets on the front foot again and just punches that. Nice timing from Duckett through wide mid-on. Oh, what a start this is. What a start for the young man. Abrar in his first over, his fifth ball in Test cricket, has beaten Crawley's defence.
This will do him world of good. This was a carom delivery back. He's tried to bowl that googly, just pitched and spun sharp. This will really pump the entire team up. Big wicket, a massive wicket. Zach Crawley gone for 19.
Oof, that's a bright start from Pope. Swept away by Duckett, who is a fine player of spin. It's one of the reasons why he's been picked in this squad. Goes again leg side, so giving Abrar something to think about here. It's 4 more, and it's short and stands up really and asks to be whacked, and Duckett obliges. Close, surely. Yeah, finger goes up. This looks out to me.
Yes, the ball has hit the glove before hitting the pad. I'll be going back on the field to Murray. Murray, you have to reverse your decision to not out your on-screen signal now.
Well, it didn't hit the pad at all. Just straight onto the glove.
Top edge this time. This is why this game. Oh, and the slight misfield. Yes, it'll always do that. Now, has it, or has it not?
You can be in trouble.
That's a nice shot. That is beautifully played. Good use of the feet, got right to the ball, and the placement spot on. Well, even that one, which was short of a length, not deliberately so from Abrar. The shot was
Kilometers an hour. This might go for another boundary. Yes, it does.
So Zaid Mahmood continues, and so does Ollie Pope with that reverse sweep. They do hit this so incredibly well. Oh, good anticipation. Very good anticipation in the field, but in the end, not quite enough. But it is 50 for Ben Duckett. 100 in the first innings at Pindi, a duck in the second. 50 here in the first in Multan, and beautifully positive.
Goes again leg side. This is nailed. This is hammered over mid-wicket all the way.
And the field has moved again. He's gone offside this time. He's picked it out of the hand nicely, gone offside. Timed it well enough, placed it beautifully. Oh, that's Fuller. That is Fuller. The finger goes straight up.
Bat is on the ground, but the ball is also glove. It's also on the glove as well. Ball is on the glove before it gets to the bat. Alim, I'm satisfied that there's glove before pad. And I'll ask you to reverse the decision. You're on screen now.
Well, I tell you what, that's fascinating because the contact of the bat on the ground.
Two batsmen got together. What about this one? What about this one? Ooh.
Slow, slow. Flat line, slow, past the glove. Go back one frame, go back one frame. I got a little murmur there. And forward, no, that murmur is coming from another source because there's a gap. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Right, there's no bat involved. Ball pitching in line, impact is in line, and wickets hitting.
Overpitched and driven firmly by Pope and driven to the fence. Pope began his innings. Now, wait and see what Murray Erasmus gives here because it's beaten everybody. Beaten Rizwan and the slip. No, leg bye is given.
Little bounced a bit. Oh, that one looking really, really close. Whoa.
Forward from here, yeah. Okay, there's a gap between the bat and the ball. No bat involved. Ball pitching in line, impact in line, and wickets hitting. Alim, wickets hitting.
Turn for the spinners. Pakistan have picked a side accordingly, but England are going to keep.
He wants to get to 50. He does get to 50. Excellent from Ollie Pope. 10th 50 in Test match cricket. He's played beautifully. 300s to go with those 10-50s as well. Full toss. And can he get it through? He does. And I don't think mid-on will catch up with this one. He doesn't. Reverse comes. And in the air and goes. Live by the sword. Die by the sword, Ollie Pope. He started with a reverse sweep. He ends with a reverse sweep.
Gets himself in the usual good position, gets low still, but a little bit of a top edge, straight to the man, and that is that.
In the air, mid-off sets himself. This should be a Test fifer. It is a Test fifer. On the first morning as an international Test match cricketer, Abra Ahmed as a fifer. No, just outside the line. Just outside the line. Not on this occasion. Number one go-to shot for England this morning, the sweep.
And he's... Oh, well, look at that. I mean, that was on. I mean, that's just good batting. That's really good batting.
Hard sweep, very hard sweep, nailed for 4. Up and over mid-off. That's a really controlled shot. That's an excellent shot. Down the pitch. Straight over the top. Has it on all the way? It has. Nearly into the media centre.
Nice and relaxed.
And Stokes has gone again. This time it's a 4. Up and over. Mid-off and mid-on again in. Will that go all the way for 6? I think it just landed short in the shadows. No, he's given it, Murray. Oh, gone. The googly. Stokes has missed it. Abra has 6.
Line, but spun sharply and hit. Middle off. What a wonderful start of his career.
Oh, surely, yeah, it is. It's number 7. One more sweep, possibly a fatal one for Jacks, who sends it upstairs.
Ball pitching in line, impact is in line, and the wickets umpires call. Alim signal now.
Oh, he didn't read that. It was floated up, it drifted a little, it may have been the googly as well, and then an inside edge took it. It looked as though Mark Wood might have read that. It was a short ball. As Robinson picks him up leg side. And this should be the end of Ollie Robinson. Yeah, easily taken at mid-on. It won't be 10 for Abra. Pakistan won't mind about that. Another wicket has gone. It's Robinson this time.
Yeah, just slightly slower, slightly shorter. And the hit leg side met with the top edge.
And Leach this time tries to reverse sweep, and it may not be his game.
England has been all this, the reverse sweep, almost switched around, ball spins.
There he goes. Second ball, fine, 4.
Well, down the pitch, nicely struck. Ooh, goes big again, this time leg side. Races along the ground for another 4. Short, Hoyt, 4. Just evades the man who is 20 yards in from the boundary at long on. Tossed high and dispatched.
Hitting that over extra cover, excellent. What about this one?
Oh, that just dropped short. No, miscued. Miscued Imam, who is... Well, that will be that then for this England first innings. Mark Wood dashes off to prepare himself.
That's the way that they played. Anderson not averse to a reverse sweep. A switch hit really this time around. Zaid Mahmood gets his 3rd wicket.
And try and build a big first innings lead. And if they do, they can really exert some pressure. Poor first ball from Leach, a real loosener. And a bit of bounce from Anderson and an outside edge, and Imam. And that's why a clear outside edge. So Imam's stay just lasts 2 balls here. Goes for it this time. Previous over, he was keen to get under the bouncer. Remember that in the second innings.
Oh, that's sliced away. It's just a little bit of width. That's up and over the offside. There was width there from Mark Wood. Well, that's actually sweetly timed. Lovely, lovely shot. That's a great shot too.
Still.
Just past the leg slip. I'm not sure. It's a brave effort.
Very close one. It's about that leg. Is that leg touching the skirting when he pushed the ball back? Oops. Yeah, I think he might have that pinky on the ball when that knee hit the skirting.
Oh, the old pinky on the ball touch.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a beautifully timed. Pure Baba. Well, they're going up, but the one thing not going up is the finger of Maria Rasmus.
Flat line, yes. I have a spike, freeze it right there. I have a spike, but the ball is next to the butt.
Down the pitch here. Cannot just sit on Joe Root. Down the pitch, hits with the spin, drags it leg side. There's no one out there. Goes away for 4. Same again, this one in even more control. Stokes may have to think about putting a man out there. We shall see. He may find that wide foothold a bit more. That's too short. That'll be cut, and it'll be cut for 4. Big shot leg side. That'll go all the way for 6. Babar Azam moves to 49. It's 81 for 2. Babar wants 50. Babar gets 50. 24th Test 50 for him to go with his 8 centuries. 100 in the last game. He'd love 100 here in Multan.
Well, that has been Leach's failing today. I would say a little bit too often. Gone for it, found it, nailed it.
The England dressing room, in which he was involved last year, knows all about this kind of cricket as Shakeel swings another one to the leg side, and Pakistan's are now 104 for 2 in 27. And of course the other question about that is the role of the wicketkeeper with all that spin to be bowled. Pope for Folkes is an interesting call. 107 for 2.
Well, I'm slightly bemused here. We've been sort of chatting away about team selection. Light meter is in its now accustomed position on the stumps. Players are already halfway back.
Another cutter, but this time just punched off the back foot for a couple. A little bit of dew down this morning, so the outfield not as quick as yesterday afternoon. Nicely timed, and even with the dew, the ball just hurries away for 4. There's the hard sweep, there's no one out there. Very good batting, moves into the 40s. Nicely played off the back foot. That is not an easy shot off the spinner. It is someone that picks up length really well off spin.
In that first test.
Oh, that's driven beautifully, beautifully driven. Again, just a flick of the hands and the wrists, and it goes away for 4.
Swept very firmly, and that is a really nice way to bring up another 50 for Shakeel. He's looked in terrific touch this morning. Got him! What a change, what a start from Robinson. It just ducked in, and as Baba was looking to drive straight, it went through the gap, and Robinson into the attack for the first time has England's first of the day.
The second delivery in this innings, he just got the ball to tail back in and through the gap.
Oh, now full, but maybe sneaking down on the angle. Rizwan off the mark, finally off the mark with a classical cover drive. Nicely controlled. When you watch the replay of this, watch the way Saud Shakeel doesn't overhit. Comes again, over mid-on, does it land safely? Anderson takes the catch. Really good from Jimmy Anderson, and that is Jack Leach's 100th test wicket.
In anyone's book, whether you're 20 years old or 40 years old, you've got to make the ground. It's a difficult sky. You've got to make the ground, keep your eye on the ball, keep moving, get it into the hands, and it went in ever so cleanly.
Down the track. That is a lovely, lovely shot. Excellent timing from Rizwan. Oh, he's cleaned him up. Oh, what a beauty. Completely squared Rizwan. England have their 5th.
And Rizwan on the back foot, turned around, looking to just play to the leg side, and that combination of drift in or angle in.
It's taken. Comfortable in the end, a soft dismissal. England with their 6th. Nawaz hit it straight to Robinson.
And they've had a real stranglehold on the game. The run rate has been below 3 and over. Pakistan's batsmen have found it very hard to get on top of the bowling.
And that's another one. It does not get easier than that for England. They're all over Pakistan here. And Salman, the latest to go.
Come on, first ball, bowl a gentle delivery, and it just goes into the hands of Stokes at short mid-wicket. The softest of dismissals. Delight for Root, reaching outside leg.
They've gone up, and so has the finger. Pakistan tumbling away now. Muhammad Ali goes for a duck.
This time, bit more flight on it, bit more offside-ish. And got the edge, a little bit of a back pad, just spooned up in the air. And the tall man, Crawley, in the slip, made no mistake. Handy runs, might just go all the way. There you go, reverse sweep. It's working. It has worked for England. Why can't it work for Pakistan? Because you're looking forward for... But you'll get that, you'll get that, you'll get that. That's a beauty. First ball on the money. Nice and straight.
Yeah, pad, no bat involved. Ball tracker when you're ready. Ball tracker coming up now, Ali. Ball pitching outside off, impact in line, and wickets hitting. So you'll be staying with your original decision of out. I'll let you know when you're on screen. Can you put Alim on screen, please? Alim, you're on screen. Signal.
A big shot. In spite of the boundary riders, he picks up another 4.
Big shot, just over. And he'll get a boundary for that. Fahim Ashraf. Goes reverse this time, connects, and that'll go to the fence. Shot over the top. Backs away and just manages to lift it over the slips to the fence. Picked up and it's gone straight to that deep square leg. So not the bouncer, the little flick leg side, and Wood has a wicket.
Pressure England applied this morning from the moment that Ollie Robinson came into the attack and dismissed Babar Azam. It all went England's way. That's the final wicket of the morning. A safe catch to Ben Duckett out in the deep. Mark Wood, I don't think he was bowling for it, but he'll take it.
Hint of swing and a misfield in the gully region. Too short, too wide. Bread and butter for Duckett. And again, too wide, exactly where the left-hander wants it. He's going to have to hurry here. Zach Crawley's gone, isn't he? I reckon he's gone there. A bra at mid-on. I reckon he's done for Crawley.
Yeah, he's gone, he's gone.
That's short of the ground. Bails are off. I have a decision for the big screen.
Well, it was Abrar Ahmed with the ball dismissing Crawley in the first innings. It's Abrar in the field.
Pulled away in the gap. Chase is on. The chase is likely to be in vain, and is 9 out of 10 or 29 out of 30. Oh, he's bowling. Will Jacks has attempted the heave. No more, no less than the heave.
The slog sweep. The googly, and it hits off stump. It's a little bit of dip that Abrar gets.
Bang, that has gone. Well, that's just been slapped away with absolute, utter disdain.
Yeah, this might run away for 4, and it will. Lot more control from Root.
Just as I say that, big shout.
Flat line as it passes the gloves. Flat line. Ball tracker coming up now, Ali. Ball pitching outside off. Impact umpire's call. And wickets hitting. Ali, you're on screen. Signal now.
Yeah, you need the 3 reds. Umpire's call on impact.
Dependent on the guys. Just a little tap down the fine leg. Might just run away for 4. It's a big chase. But tough luck. It's just gone over the rope.
And that is now 50 for Ben Duckett, the second 50 for him of the match. He's having a series to remember with 100 in Pindi, that second innings failure that Bazid mentioned, but now 2 half-centuries in the second test here in Multan. First. Oh, it has been taken. It has been taken. And it's a Bra again, and Root must go.
It's a good angle. Yes, just zoom that for me. Yes, his fingers are under the ball. I have a decision for the big screen.
Well, that is the most brilliant bit of cricket from Abdullah Shafiq at short leg.
Be a challenge. Comes down and hits it hard. Nails that for 4.
Plays on. Batsman can pocket rupees 10,000. Nicely tucked away off the face of the bat here from Brook. And it races a laboured chase in the end. In the end, they're over with a boundary 7 off at England.
Short, and he always picks up length well. That's been the problem for Mahmood. There's always that delivery in there, and it's generally the short one.
And not for the first time, Harry Brook picks up that short ball so quickly and has just deposited it. Pulled again. There's no man out. This time it won't go for 6. It just dribbles. And it went past leg slip. Just for a moment, leg slip might have been interested as Duckett looked to reverse sweep. Oh, he's bowled him. Duckett can't believe it. He's through the shot too quickly. Bra can't believe it either. It wasn't a good ball, not his best of the match, but it is 10 for now.
It comes angled in. It just takes the pace off.
So Rizwan, a decision to make there. Trouble here for Pope, and gone surely. Yeah, he's not hanging around. This is a brilliant bit of work from Nawaz. Concentration. This is sharp work.
I don't think the single was there. He just hit the ball and he just ran. He was nowhere in the picture. It's too far away.
He'll want 2, and he will get 2, and that takes Harry Brook through to a very good 50. Had a wonderful first test match in Pindi. Didn't get any in the first innings, but he's back on track here again in the second.
Tossed up and belted down the ground. The more he's faced him, the more he's picked him, and the more he's dealt with him. Beautifully played. Beautifully played. Just back cut it. He's belted him down the ground in the previous over. Now he sits back. That's gone fine, and fine of the man on the sweep for 4. Down the pitch, beautiful shot, in to out through extra cover, out of the rough, one of the finest shots we've seen today. Down the pitch, we're not far away now. 202 for 5, and Alim Dar points to the dressing room. Umpire said enough is enough, we're off, and it's an excellent day for England. Quicker to start with. Good morning, Bazid Khan. No surprise that it's a Bra this end. Who the other end are you going with? Quick, slow today. And straight away the reverse sweep for a couple. That's what he does. That's what he likes to do. This time he sits back and clips it. They might come back for 3 here because it's gone a lot squarer. It'll be up to Brook. Brook taps down and goes. Good running. Down the pitch. And that's just brute strength, really. There was no timing about that. Stokes realizing it's not an easy pitch to time it on, so he bludgeons it for a boundary. in the air and past mid-off, over mid-off. That is exactly what he does so well, Brook. He picks length so well. That's gone fine. I reckon that'll be runs given the series. And just on cue, the difference in styles, that's been hacked away. Brook moves into the 90s. Pulled again, same again. He picks up length so well. He moves to 97. Pulled up over mid-wicket. A first innings Test 100 in Rawalpindi, a second innings Test 100 in Multan. Harry Brook is a serious talent with a massive future in the game. What 100 that is.
And it's Stokes this time with a majestic strike down the ground. Ooh, good bit of bowling, bit quicker and slightly confused Ben Stokes. He was just beaten on length actually. He wasn't sure whether to go forward, back, and that was because it was a little quicker through the air from Abrar, but the slowness of the pitch and the edge didn't carry. Stokes gets across his stumps and sweeps away to the leg side, and brilliantly taken. Muhammad Ali does really well in the deep. He had to make good ground away to his left, and that is an excellent catch to end the innings of the England captain.
He had to run to his left quite a bit, and then he was a little bit off balance, and then made sure that he kept his eyes on and grabbed it right at the end.
Fog here, and that will do. It's Robinson, and his stay is a brief one. Abrar has beaten him with what looked like a googly. He was down the pitch looking to loft over the top.
Benefit of bowling nice and straight. He was nowhere near the ball. The ball just kept going with the arm, didn't spin at all.
Wood swings away. That is a firm sweep stroke. He really is a clean striker of the ball actually, Mark Wood. Yeah, gone. Wood's not hanging around, so the change has worked.
Really surprised that that ball carried, because he went on the back foot. Yeah, he poked at it and beautifully taken.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant again. Has it come off the edge, though? Or has it missed everything? Swept away by Brook, but there's a man there, and it's comfortably taken. Saud Shakil is at deep backward square. So another wicket falls to spin, a big wicket this time.
But he's undone by this. He's gone for the big slog. He's got it more towards the bottom end of the bat. And a well-judged catch in the deep by Saud Shakil.
As per the first innings, but with a little more success this time. Anderson reverse sweeps.
A very slow pace. This might be out. This might be out. It's given. Yes. Pretty straightforward decision from here where we are looking. But Anderson decided to go upstairs to the third umpire.
Ball pitching in line, impact is in line, and wickets hitting. You'll be staying with your original decision of out. I'll let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen, signal.
Very good on-field decision, and that ends Jimmy Anderson's brief stay. It ends England's second innings. Pakistan have had a good morning actually. They've taken 5 wickets for 73.
Down the pitch, doesn't get all of it. Anderson tries to get back, and it just lands, and Anderson will try and stop the boundary. But that was well bowled by Leach, nearly deceived Rizwan. Down the pitch, there's no doubt about that one. Third umpire doesn't have to look for that. That's gone straight for 6. And that's been clipped beautifully. I reckon that will go away for 4. And it goes past him because he's in 10. cut, and that will be 4 more. This is a good start now from Pakistan.
Makeshift opening partnership with Rizwan pushed to the top of the order because of an injury to Imam ul-Haq.
Played so well. What about that one? I think it's just pitched outside the leg stump and would have missed the stumps also, but Pakistan, they're running hard. They're looking for every run.
Flat line as the ball passes. Keep going past the glove. Right, it's past the glove. No bat involved. Ball tracker coming up. Ball pitching outside leg. Murray, you will stay with your original decision of not out. I'll let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen. Signal now.
Oh, close. It's kept low. Yeah. Finger goes up. The change has worked.
There appear to be some bad there. Give me all trades just to confirm that. Appear to be an inside edge. Yeah, he's definitely hit this ball. I'm going back to Murray on field. Murray, you'll have to reverse your original decision. Signal now.
Get a new track going.
Sweat firmly. And that just puts a nice conclusion to a top-class session for Pakistan. Top edge, takes it on, flies very fine and high, and for 6.
Oh, what a Jaffa! What an absolute Jaffa! When you need a wicket, you go to Anderson. Rizwan looks on in disbelief.
He's just come in with the angle, and oh, that is just brilliant. This leaves Rizwan on his way out to clean up off stump. This is absolute brilliant.
Oh, he's left one. He's left one, and it's hit off stump, halfway up.
And now this from Robinson. It's come off the surface. It's nipped back in. Babar Azam shell-shocked.
Too short. Oh, he's got him. Well, whatever it was, it's nailed that stump back onto the ground. It's found its way through, kept low, I think.
Certainly is. Anderson first of all, then Robinson, now Wood, and each of them have been exceptional deliveries. This time a bit of break back from Wood, who actually fell over in delivering the ball.
That's just left the left-hander. Gets a very thick outside edge. And boundary not controlled to get off the mark. He's rocked back and he's timed it nicely. And racing through the boundary. Another 4 for Imam ul-Haq.
Really sweetly timed. Lovely shot. For it.
That was. Oh, there we go.
Oh, down it goes.
Yeah, if he'd managed to.
And he takes the opportunity. Stokes is saying, go on. If you want to have a go just before tea, I'm going to keep my field up.
Wary of him in his eye line.
Not struck quite as cleanly, but the result is exactly the same. Over mid-off this time.
Outside the off stump.
Oh, mid-off was very close there. And the pitch, again over mid-off. Again controlled, doesn't try and hit it all the way. Realises he just has to clear Robinson at mid-off and he'll get the boundary. Lovely shot, same as the previous over. This time it's Imam off the back foot, just a back foot punch. Beautiful shot, mid-off, long off, will try and cut it off, he won't.
It won't be easy for a new batter to settle if the ball starts to just reverse swing, and not so easy for the right-handers as Imam celebrates his 50. Nice moment for him. Is it? There's nothing from Pope. You're out of time, Ben. You're out of time. England have already lost one review.
There is the tiniest.
Driven square and firmly for 4. Beautiful shot.
Just like that. Just like that. A firm push to mid-on. And he gets 50. His third 50 in the series. He looks a fine prospect, as Saud Shakil. Played beautifully here. He's got to tell himself that the job isn't done yet.
He's very, very well organised, this man.
Edged and gone. A very sharp catch from Joe Root. He can't believe what he's done there.
Maybe just a little bit of dip right at the end. And it's a very sharp chance. Went straight to Root, yes, but it's gone pretty quickly.
It wasn't this dark, was it? When you were there, out there, batting at Karachi?
Arguments about the lights are no longer valid because the umpires have their light meters don't change, and the light meter says it's time to finish for the day.
Punch down the ground. It was a very full delivery, but I reckon that's going to be the first boundary of day 4. It is. Oh, edged and gone. Gone. 50 wickets for Joe Root, and England have their first of day 4.
Was indeed a quick strike, and this just grips enough. That bottom hand comes through again from Fahim Ashraf and straight into the hands. Couldn't have been an easier catch.
There you go. I'm not sure that's going to carry to the slip cord, and it will go away to the boundary though.
Yeah, good shot. Root floating one up again outside off stump, and Mohammad Nawaz left-handers off stump. Oh, that was close. It was close to the stumps. It may have been close to the glove as well. Root will give chase, but will give chase in vain. And runs are given, so there must have been a little flick on the glove as it went past Ollie Pope. Driven firmly over pitch by Leach. Lovely shot from Mohammad Nawaz.
Nawaz down the pitch, not in complete control, but he'll get the boundary. The difference in style in the two left-handers. One's going to block his way to this target, one's going to try and smash it. Slapped through the covers. Game on here. The target now under 100. It's into double figures for Pakistan. They need 97 more. Down the pitch. That was a beautiful shot. That wasn't a flick of the wrist. It was just a punch, and it was a punch for 4. Edge, but in the gap, and that will go away for 4. Useful runs. They'll take it however they come.
They've looked very calm. Lovely shot. He's got some nerves of steel, clearly, Saud Shakil. Crawley is fine, but cannot stop the ball. That is a precious boundary. Is it a glove? It is! The strategy has worked for England. Very good. Mark Wood round the wicket, short ball, angling in. And it's just flicked the glove down the leg side. That's the wicket that England wanted.
But eventually decided to go after it. He's played few shots, but this one just coming in. He wanted to just scoop it a little bit on the onside and got a little tickle. Just a little glove on it. And that's the wicket they were looking for. They were getting a little frustrated. You can see that, you can tell. And they know the importance of this wicket. They've broken the partnership, which was excellent. They both batted really well for 80 runs, but now Nawaz gone for 45, batted superbly.
Careful down there, careful down there. It's Pope moving away smartly to his right, and England believe they've got another.
Looks like the gloves are under it. I can't tell exactly. Do you have any other angle? Fingers are under. Looks like the fingers have remained under the ball.
Big moment in the game, this.
No, he's going to play some shots. He's going to play some shots. I thought he was going to block it. He's not having any of it. The man with wickets in the first innings is going to try and do it with the bat. Good to see. Up and over. Up and over. How far has it gone? It just trickles over for 4.
Very steady, clearing his front leg and leaving nothing behind. Couple of bounces into the fence.
Don't go anywhere. Don't go to work in England. Stay at home. Short again, late cut for 4. As good as any top order batter.
And he said that he's a character, and he's showing that character. Positive and very clear in his mind what he wants to do. Wonderful shot.
And again, is it over Crawley's head? It is over Crawley's head. It's down to 46.
Have a look at that. He's always wanting to play it, probably not off the top edge. And Zach Crawley, who was a couple of yards, 15 odd yards inside.
Down the pitch, swings hard, extra cover, gone. The little cameo comes to an end. Jimmy Anderson has his man, wicket number 675.
17 very important runs. Gave himself room, had a swipe at that. A simple catch to duck it in the end.
And it's straight down the ground. That is smart batting. Once the field comes up after 4 balls, then you play the big shot.
He's gone through the line. Probably not the cleanest strike, but exactly where he would have liked for it to go.
Back up Mahmood, last ball of the over. Gets it through. Ideally they'd like 3 here. It may well go for 4. They'll take it if it does, it does. It's into the 30s now. Pakistan need 36, England need 2 wickets.
They managed to pick up 2 wickets, but this is good timing. Not the best of the fielding, but the timing was really good from Salman.
Gone! Through the gate, Mark Wood. England have 9. They're 1 wicket away from a famous victory.
Pace has done the work for England again. That was a 4th wicket for Wood. Has worked for him. Came in sharply. Zahid Mahmood was expecting the short delivery, and I'm sure she got it on a camera. Big jump. They know the importance. They're just a wicket away from winning a test match and the series.
Well, he's gone for the drive, he's nailed it. Mark Wood tried the Yorker length, missed it by a fraction. This is pulled away over mid-wickets. Everyone is in, that will race away to the boundary, consecutive 4s. Oh, bowled, beautifully bowled. The celebrations start, the little nick goes through. It takes a little time for Murray Erasmus to raise the finger to confirm that the 10th wicket has gone down, but it'll take a little more time.
Aldridge coming up now. Yes, I've got a spike with the ball on the bat. I'm satisfied that he has touched the ball. I'm going back to Murray on field. Murray, you can stay with your original decision of out. Your on-screen signal.
Well, Murray Erasmus was right first time round. The technology confirms it. And England have yet another famous victory here in Pakistan. For Ben Stokes, it seems that his mode of cricket, his team's mode of cricket, is unstoppable. 2 wins in 2 matches here in Pakistan.
It is the KFC Player of the Match. It's a trophy and cash award of 100,000. And I'll request Mr. Farhan Tariq to present that. And that goes to Harry Brook for his important century in the second innings, 108, that helped England put up a total of 355 for the home team. Harry Brook, yep, you are the KFC Player of the Match. Super performance. His 100 surely helped England to get a big score in the second innings.